Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, we see some weakness here today, and actually some nice downside, which is what we wanted, a nice reaction to the golden ratio here, that 61.8 retracement level. In addition to that, yesterday we talked about that there were various Fibonacci extension levels swinging around here or overlapping with the 61.8 retracement. So strong resistance here, but also some more resistance at 27,150. And let's see. I mean, the trend line is still holding for now. Okay. So from that point of view, I cannot confirm yet that this has topped. In fact, the move down, I really have difficulties to count that already as beginning of the move down. Would need to see what happens now, but this is, I mean, I couldn't really count a 1-2-1-2 or something into this, would be difficult. To be honest, it rather looks corrective, and which might suggest one more wave up, just looking at it in more detail. However, we will see. I mean, any weakness is welcomed because we've reached an area where price is absolutely allowed now to turn to the downside. So for me, it is like, this wave count up here is valid, that this is a B wave, or alternatively a wave 4, because I can easily move the wave 3 here. This is a wave 4, but it doesn't make a difference to the subdivisions, and it doesn't make a difference more generally, to this structure. So it's just sort of target-wise to the downside. But if this is a wave 4 or a B wave, difference at the moment in the short term basically isn't there. So I'm facing the problem, corrective move to the upside. So far here, corrective move down. This is not yet a 5-wave move down, but obviously we need to see, can it now break the trend line? And my comments from the last video still stand, which is any break below the B wave low would be the first really solid confirmation that the move up is over. That's at 26,340. And a better confirmation would be a break below the X wave low at 26,170. So until then, this can still move higher. I mean, unfortunately, what we cannot rule out is that this goes and becomes some kind of a weird triangle. I mean, that would be horrible because that would suggest weeks of sideways action most likely, okay, or at least a couple of weeks. And the triangle idea is valid as long as, the triangle idea is valid because the wave 4 could easily be a triangle. A wave 4 often is a triangle, and the B wave as well. So I'm just pointing that out. If we see corrective movement to the downside, higher low, lower high, this could become a triangle, but it's way too early to talk about that, confirm that. I'm still watching this as a WXY. In fact, this could be a complete WXY. I would need to take the ABC out because this would rather be, I could easily count WXY, which looks better with actually the W and then AB, with the X wave being a triangle. Yeah, just looking at it like that, it doesn't make any difference really, but it's just sort of trying to figure out here the subwave structure, which can often morph on a lower time frame. Yeah, but I can easily say, okay, this was an A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, E wave, in wave X. Okay, so just that you've seen it, and then this spike could have been a Y wave. So at the moment, I have 3 waves to the upside. If I measure the Fib extensions like this, then also here we've nearly reached the 1-to-1 ratio. Let's see. I mean, ideally this breaks the trend line and follows down, and then we have a beginning of the C wave to the downside. Bear in mind the C wave, if it's a C wave which is coming down, this could be an ending diagonal, so further chop. But for now, some weakness, which is what I welcome, but not enough to say we have topped. So as long as this trend line is holding anyway, we can climb higher. But what this also forms is a so-called ascending broadening wedge. And these, again, in most cases, again, not always, but in most cases, these tend to break to the downside. Yeah. Because they are patterns of exhaustion. Okay. So you can see the next time Bitcoin would need to rally here to 27,000 and a half to really reach that trend line, which often just doesn't happen. So yeah, it's something interesting, but certainly not impulsive here on the way up. So we're going to pay close attention to that. I would pay attention to the trend line at the moment. This is still holding. Pay attention maybe then to the new X-Wave low, which isn't much different from what I just told you here, the 26,340 level. Yeah, if that is broken, I think a good confirmation that we are unfolding here to the downside in the C wave. Okay, and maybe, you know, what would be the target for the C wave? We can take the length of the A wave, go to the high of the B wave. Looking at the 1-to-1 ratio, we could be looking here at 25.3K. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. Quick middle of the day update. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links in the description. There's additional content coming out there every day. You know, some stuff about mindset trading, TA, Elliott Wave, some signals, and so on. So yeah, hopefully you have a great weekend. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.